with The Real Cinemas Blackpool and Ballincollig and online at therealpicture.com.
In a world where there's a million movie podcasts, here comes another one from themoviebit.com. This is the podcast.
Who taught you that technique? A friggin' cheese grater?
Anything gets more than 3 blocks out, you turn it back, you turn it to ash. So you listen to me and you listen well.
Hey everybody, how we doing? Welcome to the podcast from themoviebit.com. My name is Victor Barry. His name is Tom White.
Hello everyone.
Hello. What's going on out there in YouTube land, podcast land, Facebook land, and absolutely fucking everywhere land as I drop my podcast device machine on the table. Anyway, how are you? Jesus, it's. Do you know what? It's not a bad old day. It's not a bad old day if you like the movies. Not a bad old day if you like the movies, because we have some epic news, and well, depending if you're listening from Warner Brothers or not. Right, okay. Let's will we get things going?
Let's get the ball rolling.
Let's get the dick sucking on yeah.
Oh god.
All right, we like to start each.
This podcast, no.
No, Tom, it's not that other podcast you partake in. How could you get the two confused? Holy shit. All right. I'm ready now. Wipe me down, wipe it up. Right, Tom's Trivia 3, where we teach you good stuff about the movies that you never knew before. And we're about to roll a clip for that any moment, anywhere that yeah.
Tom's Trivia Tree.
Tom, teach us stuff about the movies that we never knew before, please.
Okay. Woody Harrelson. His father, Charles.
One of my favorite actors I like to hate. I just don't like him, but I like him at the same time. I don't know. Anyway, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. I
don't have a Roger Moore level of hatred for him or anything, but it's just Woody Harrelson is one of these characters that's a little bit. I think he's a little bit hard to like.
Yeah.
I admire. I thought he was amazing in Zombieland, for example.
Yeah.
But I still also Woody Harrelson movie. I could wait until it's
on Netflix.
No, I wouldn't. I'd cancel my fucking subscription.
Jesus.
No, I don't know.
Don't even do that for us.
Anyway, go on. His dad.
His dad, Charles, was a hitman and was arrested for killing a federal judge in 1979.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah. So another thing for him to campaign for. I think he tried to get him
campaigning for killing federal judges.
No, I think he tried to get him released. Alongside trying to get hemp legalized.
Okay. How did that work? He's like, I'm Woody Harrelson.
that was Matthew McConaughey right there.
It's yeah, but he is kind of the bald man's Matthew McConaughey. Is he not?
Yeah, he is.
There you go. I apologize to Woody. I apologize to Matt.
Likes bongos as well.
Yeah. All right. I'm bald. All right. My dad killed a judge.
Sucker Punch.
Yes.
Is the only movie Zack Snyder has directed that was wholly original and not a remake, adaptation, or based on existing property. So if you think about it, he's done Watchmen, Owls of Ga'Hoole.
Holy shit, remember Owls of Ga'Hoole?
Yeah.
Like, I think everybody has forgotten about that movie until you mention it. I saw it here, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Owls of Ga'Hoole.
The fucking owl movie.
Owls of Ga'Hoole.
300, Dawn of the Dead, Batman, Superman, and
I'd even forgotten that he did of Owls of Ga'Hoole.
That's the one you're fixating on.
Yeah, I tried so hard to like that movie. I really did. Fucking hell.
That's a running theme with Zack Snyder movies now.
Jesus Christ, Owls of Ga'Hoole. What was even the story? I just remember fire and brimstone and owls.
Yeah. I think you hit it on the head there.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I think it's like a barn owl kind
because
of.
I remember the visuals on it, as you would expect with a Zack Snyder movie, were fucking insane.
Oh, it was the animation on it was beautiful, but fuck knows if anybody remembers.
And Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead, one of it. I think his best movie. I think.
Yeah. I don't even think I've seen that Snyder one.
Yeah. It did give us the fast zombies that a lot of zombie purists hate, but it was a fantastic movie.
Okay. All right.
And then finally, during the filming of Black Mass, to get Johnny Depp's portrayal of Whitey Bulger perfect, associates of Mr. Bulger were hired as consultants, and when they saw Depp in action, they praised him, saying, "That's Whitey."
Yeah.
Like, say what you will about Mr. Depp, and we do. He does play characters very well, and he was great. He was great as Whitey Bulger. Yeah,
I don't know. His performances. I do think Johnny Depp. He's very limited in what he does.
He's literally a character actor. He can only do a character.
Yeah, but I think if it's not Jack Sparrow, then it's even more limited.
Yeah.
Because out of all of the characters he has mastered is Jack Sparrow. He's mastered. This is not something like Jack Sparrow.
Your version is much more drunk than he is.
Yeah. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Kind of even
fucking Mad Hatter was just awful.
No, the second one's even worse. Like try to name another of his roles.
Sorry, actually, I take that back. Finding Neverland.
Yes. Well, that was before he fell into his rut.
I guess so, but maybe it's not fair to say he's complete. Well, he was good.
Yeah,
wasn't amazing, but that was a decent performance. But it's for me, it's Jack Sparrow or nothing. And by all accounts, the new Pirates of the Caribbean is supposed to be really, really good.
Yes, well, I can't wait for it. It's supposed to be a return to form.
So says random strangers on the internet. But yeah,
if you can't trust random strangers on the internet, who can you trust?
Well, I mean, who else would you leave into your home in the middle of the night, really? Well, yeah, so
not you anyway.
Definitely fucking not. So there you go. That's movie news. Time to unleash. There's no reviews this week, but time to unleash our critically acclaimed screen actor in a movie that he hasn't started yet.
A critically acclaimed screen actor quotes movies he hasn't started.
This stuff will make you a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus, just like me. For anybody that's listening going, no, you would never be a sexual tyrannosaurus.
He's no Jesse the Body Ventura. Or is it the mind? Is it
this stuff will make you a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus, just like me.
Now see something about chemtrails and the reptile elite.
Yes, our fucking reptilian overlords. Hamana ha. That's what they say apparently.
Jesse the Mind Ventura.
Is he still alive?
Oh yeah, he's in Mexico now.
Yes, fucking everybody else. Man. Yeah. Alright.
Like, in the pantheon of wrestlers turned actors, I think he might not be successful, but he's one of my favorites.
Yeah, there is, unlike Buddy Harrelson, there is a likable. I hate Jesse's performances, but there is something likable about him.
A fucking old painless.
Maybe it's just because I was a WWF fan way back in a fucking day. But yeah, I don't know.
Have you heard the story? There was a rivalry between him and Arnie about who could work out more.
Okay.
And they keep trying to get up earlier and earlier to like outdo each other. And it got to the stage where Jesse Ventura would get up at 6, walk into the gym, douse himself in water, and walk out the door as Arnie is coming in.
Nice.
Asking him what took him so long.
Epic. I like it. That's a good story. Yeah. Speaking of Arnie, speaking of Jesse Ventura, the connection there, of course, is Predator. And
Shane was like, I planned it.
Shane Black who was in the original Predator movie. He was the dude with the glasses.
Yeah, Hawkins, I think it was.
So he's
told the
he's
joke.
writing, or he's written, and he's directing as well, is he not?
He's writing and directing it.
A new Predator movie, so we all got our dicks out and exploded when we heard that, because you think, okay, but hang on, who was the bigger star in that movie? Was it the Predator, or indeed was it Schwarzenegger?
Danny Glover.
Yeah, maybe Danny Glover or Carl Weathers.
That's obviously the second one I'm talking about.
Yes. So Arnie has come out and said that he's read the script and he doesn't like it.
Ooh.
For whatever fucking reason. Is it a case, why would, there was a possibility that Arnie may go back to do, I think this is just like, I read the script and it's fucking shit, I'm not in it, so it's going to be shit. I think there's an element of that kind of in there.
Yeah.
I think that probably the two biggest sci-fi monsters in cinema history
Are the Alien and Predator?
Some people think that Ridley Scott, he's got the new Predator movie, he's got a kind of right. I don't think he has. So now I would think they're looking at Predator trying to get that right, because they kind of fucked it up since Predator 1, which is one of the all-time
Predators wasn't that bad.
That was the one with
Adrian Brody. And Topher fucking Grace was the bad guy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Predator is an old school character. It was an old school action movie where, there's a big finale at the end.
Yeah.
Everything else never, even Predator 2 was not, I know if I watched it again, I'd be like, for fuck's sake. But, I know, I think why would Arnie come out and shit can that?
Yeah. Like, I'm reading what he said here, and he goes, they asked me and I read it and I didn't like it, whatever they offered, so I'm not going to do that, no. But then he goes, except if there's a chance that they rewrite it or make it a more significant role, but the way it is now, no, I won't do that. So maybe it could be that he's in it for 5 minutes and he wants to be in it for longer.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a case, like Dutch Schaefer can't come back.
No.
In the guise that he was. Like, I'm back, guys, let's go kill the fucking alien.
Yeah, no, it can't be the Expendables of fucking Predator movies.
No, it can't. What, like the Predators and shit going around in wheelchairs and fucking...
No, fucking Dutch back leading a team against the fucking Predators. That can't happen.
Because we've done the old people movies.
Yeah.
With Bruce Willis in a lot of them. And who's that English actress?
Helen Mirren,
Red and Red too. So we've done all, and that shit don't really work, I don't think.
Yeah.
So we can't have like Arnie turn up in the fucking old folks home bus. I'm coming to get you.
And like, for what the photos we've seen, it is like soldiers versus Predators again.
Yeah, and I do think the Predator franchise has been severely stained by what's gone before it, in the fact that Predators and Aliens versus Predator and Aliens versus Predator 2 and all that kind of thing.
So, and that's why you get Shane Black on board, because the man's gold.
Yeah, and I would think,
the first ever screenwriter to sell a script for $1 million.
Yeah.
And like, just thinking back at the films that he's written: Lethal Weapon, Last Boy Scout, Iron Man 3, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, The Nice Guys. They're all quality movies, so you get a quality director on board.
But if you look at it, we'll say Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and stuff. What was the other ones you mentioned?
Last Boy Scout, Nice Guys.
Nice Guys and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang in particular are complex movies.
Yeah,
they're kind of an intellectualized script. Last Boy Scout, not necessarily so.
No, but Last Boy Scout is fucking amazing.
It's great.
Long Kiss Goodnight as well.
So I'm just wondering how Shane Black is going to kind of... I know he's going to squeeze something out of a Predator movie, but if anyone can he... You see, I think Hollywood...
Will it be set at Christmas? That's the question.
I think Hollywood movies are out of ideas.
Yeah, well, yes.
They are out of ideas.
They've been out of ideas for the last fucking decade.
I know that, but I just in general, it's not a reboot, so what else can they fucking do? You know what I mean?
What's that new word they came up with for the fucking Halloween movie? A reconfiguration. Fuck off.
Yeah, if I want to reconfigure something, I'll jerk off into a fucking white sock as opposed to a black sock.
You could just said just mess around with your desktop tabs.
Yeah, maybe so. Anyway, so when is this Predator movie out?
Next year.
So we should be seeing a trailer or something in the next couple of months.
Yeah.
All right. Here's more bad news. Tom, talk us through this one. 4 Batman movies.
Yeah. So this is only a rumor at this stage. But yeah, 2019 will mark the 80th anniversary of Batman. And
imagine, like, if I were Bob Kane
and Bill Finger, let's not forget Mr. Finger.
I'd be kind of going, okay, lads, let's see what you got for the 80th anniversary. What can you fuck up now?
So the rumor is 4 Batman movies. So it's going to be the Batman, Gotham City Sirens, Nightwing, and Batgirl, which we talked about last week with Joss Whedon on board. They're all going to be released in time for the 80th anniversary. They're also going to bring out an animated movie adapting the Long Halloween, and another direct-to-DVD movie. So really, on the big screen 4, on the small screen 2, so 6 Batman movies 2019.
Is somebody somewhere, anywhere really, with some kind of influence thinking to themselves, you know what, we're probably doing too many of these Batman movies. It's going to oversaturate. That's 1.25. Fuck off.
Yeah, like
Nightwing will go the way of Green Lantern, demolished and fucked up.
Yeah.
Batgirl, let's not go there about feminists. The Batman,
that's going to be their tentpole. That's going to be the summer. Like, when do you you nailed the head? When do you release these? Because one of them, at the very least, you're going to have a saturated market with Bat movies. One of them is going to fail.
Yeah. One. Talk us through Gotham City Sirens really quickly, Tom.
So Gotham City Sirens is a team-up movie with Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, and Catwoman. And it's basically just them teaming up to take on...
It's basically conforming to the feminist agenda in Hollywood. Yep, let's take a drink there now. Anyway, let's move on.
Did you fucking mean that?
What? Let's take a drink?
No, what you just said.
Conforming to the family. Yes, I'm fucking right. Anyway. Yeah, I'm sure Harley Quinn's outfit will do good for sexual equality and all of that kind of stuff. I think this is a bad idea. Too much. I won't say too much of a good thing because we haven't had a good thing really from Warner Brothers yet and DC.
Well, from DC.
Not from DC.
But the DC branch.
Yeah. Fucking hell. So,
it's a mistake.
Yes,
it's a mistake for them to oversaturate the market. Like, I know it's for their anniversary, and that's what they'll spin, but
like that's the anniversary. Presumably, the publishing branch of DC will have some 18th anniversary fucking stuff. There'll be stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
So talk about oversaturating the market.
It does seem like Warner Brothers kind of going to overkill and trying to make the DCEU work. So there
is the old saying of trying too hard.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
But again, it's just a rumor at this stage.
What's Marvel looking at in 2019? Just for shits and giggles.
The second Infinity War.
Okay.
Ant-Man, Wasp.
Yeah.
Is that 2019? And Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're now into 3 a year of Marvel.
The end is not, but however, the end is not now yet, because what you need to do now, people, is go to themoviebit.com and look at the fucking incredible trailer for Thor Ragnarok. Holy fuck. It's insane.
Yeah.
I am not the biggest Thor fan in the world. I thought the last 2 Thor movies were lacking. I thought they were a little bit contrived. I thought they were overly complicated. They didn't seem to completely fit with everything else that Marvel was doing. However, this is after being ripped out of fucking Flynn's arcade.
Yes.
This is right out of the 80s. It's fucking insane. They have, and I'm coining this phrase now, Feige, they have galaxized it.
Yeah.
It's Guardians of fucking Asgard.
CTM.
It's insane. Thor Ragnarok looks insane, and the trailer shows what everybody wanted to see.
Yeah.
And that was fucking Hulk and Thor.
And it's fucking glorious.
It's insane.
And has the best joke I've ever seen. Is where when Hulk comes out, everybody's...
Oh, yeah, let's not give it away.
Yeah.
Moviebit.com right now, people. Themoviebit.com.
But
it's insane. It's really fucking good.
It looks so good. Kate Blanchett looks absolutely fucking badass. Thor looks great. Fucking Jeff Goldblum, I know.
I don't like Jeff Goldblum in this particular role. I think he should stick with the fucking dinosaurs, to be honest. But
never don't go back to aliens.
I think as long as Goldblum has a small role in this,
and that's what's going. It's going to be. Funnily enough, because he's the same race as the Collector, it's going to be what the Collector was in Guardians of the Galaxy. And if you've ever seen any movies by Taika Waititi, the director here, What We Do in the Shadows is absolutely amazing. The Hunt for the Wilder People is brilliant. You know he has a great handle of humor, and there's a lot of humor in this as well. It's galaxized, but it doesn't seem to be kind of waving this flag that we're just Guardians of the Galaxy again. It is forging its own path as well.
Oh yeah, completely. But I think to give a comparison, they're doing with Thor Ragnarok what Mark Webb did with The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
So they've gone from the dark and kind of gritty to something that's really fucking bright, colourful, and very cheery.
Yeah, like even in the comics, Thor wasn't just the Asgard kind of Norse mythology guy. He did travel the galaxy. It was a space book for the most part. So they're getting to the roots of the book. And anything that lets Chris Hemsworth flex his comedy muscles is a good thing, because he is actually a great comedian.
What do we think? Post-credit scene, Guardians of the Galaxy turn up? Maybe Guardians of the Galaxy in this fucking movie.
Well, Doctor Strange is already going to be in it. So would that be overkill, or
could that well be just a kind of a scene with him on Earth?
Yeah, like if you watched oh god, what's the name? Doctor Strange. God, if you watch Doctor Strange, there is a scene that was directed by Waititi that does take place during Ragnarok with Thor on Earth asking Doctor Strange for his help looking for Odin. So
maybe the Guardians turn up post-credit scene.
Yeah,
I mean, they're in fucking space.
They have to at least a mention of them.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Okay, and finally, keeping things in space, Carrie Fisher may appear in Star Wars Episode 9. Of course, the late Carrie Fisher had more or less wrapped her footage for The Last Jedi, which is out this year, but apparently cutscenes, or well, not cutscenes in the video game sense, but scenes that were cut from The Last Jedi, they're going to use that in Episode 9 by all accounts. So I don't know, is that a good thing or a bad thing? It just, like, if rumors are to be believed, Carrie Fisher's Princess Leia is in a coma for much of Episode 8. So Episode 9 should probably fucking die.
Sorry, a coma? What?
A coma, yeah.
That's what. Did you go down the Reddit hole?
I went down the Reddit hole months ago. I'm not even sure if that's still legit. But her role, while it's substantial, is limited in the fact that she's in a coma due to an attack by the First Order.
Yeah, like in terms of story, kind of if like. Episode 8 and 9 are supposed to be about the new generation, and one of the new generation is Kylo Ren, her son. So they're not going to wrap up Kylo's story in the second one. They're going to wait for the third.
Yeah, and you know, it'll follow the same arc, I would think, as you know. I mean, I would love to see it go and the way that it's Kylo Ren is turned to the light, and it's actually fucking Rey that goes to the dark side.
Switching things up, I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it still follows the same fucking arc as Star Wars, the dark and the light. I mean, that's always going to be the core of these things.
I think we should be glad, though, that they're deciding to use cut footage and not CGI in de-aging her.
Yeah, Moff Tarkin was okay. Princess Leia in Rogue One was was just on screen too long. That gave you enough of a jolt to go, hang on, that's fucking this computer.
I thought she looked better than Tarkin just for virtue of the fact that she was only on it for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, the way I would have ended that fucking movie is just a shot of her back.
Or would you play A New Hope right after it?
Yeah, but you know when she got the fucking and it was her back. That was the natural out.
Yeah, we all knew what was coming.
Yeah. I mean that was the natural out. But you know, it's interesting to see like they have enough Star Wars fucking movies for another fucking 50 years. Is it 2028? The potential is to go that far with the Star Wars movies, which is what, another 10, 15 movies,
and that's still doing the 1 year saga, 1 year spin-off thing.
Yeah, I mean the spin-offs are going to run out of steam very fast. So Han Solo,
Boba Fett has to be Boba Fett.
There has to be a Boba Fett movie in there.
And like, yeah, what are they going to do after that Salacious Crumb one?
Yeah, you know, that's where it goes straight to Netflix. Yeah. I don't know. There's as wide and varied as the Star Wars universe is, there's not enough characters in there to have dedicated movies about. And keep in mind, Boba Fett fucking is the biggest character in the Star Wars universe with the least amount of screen time.
Yeah,
he's fucking in 2 movies for what, 4 minutes?
Yeah,
give or take.
And he just disappears in one of them.
You know, and yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see where they go. I know they're going to have to kill Luke at some point. They are going to have to kill fucking Luke. They are going to have to kill Leia. That's the brave move. That's, I guess, where my generation of Star Wars really is ended. And you know,
do they kill him during the story, or they let them live out their lives naturally?
What? So fucking Luke is gonna fucking end up. Oh, see there, lads, I'm going back to the carry. Yeah, that's the right beat. See you later.
Like they could end.
See, if you look at all the big characters, if you look at Yoda, if you look at Boba Fett, if you look at Obi-Wan, they've all been fucking killed. They've all been killed.
Yeah.
You know, so I think they have to kill him. I think, is it a ballsier move killing Luke Skywalker, or was it a ballsier move killing Han Solo?
Oh, Han Solo, definitely.
Yeah.
The fan favourite.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know where Star Wars is going to go. Then I know there's a huge expanded universe out there, which they've said from time and time again that they're not going to dip into, or they are going to dip into. I don't think they will. But
no, there's
Star Wars is Star Wars because of the movie 1977. Star Wars is Star Wars because of Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford, and obviously George Lucas had a hand to play in that as well. And you know, the new generation. I think John Boyega is fantastic. I think Daisy Ridley is amazing in The Force Awakens, but I don't want to see fucking Star Wars movies without the people I love. And I know there's younger people listening to this podcast going, man, fuck you, Vic, we want to see John Boyega. And then that's fine.
They're not making these movies for us anymore.
Yeah, you know, you're right.
They're not.
You're right. And I'm sure some people go, well, you old fucks were lucky that you got so much old shit in The Force Awakens. You probably were.
Go back and jerk off, you fucking asshole. Yeah. That's why I said to a hypothetical kid.
So yeah, I would love to know where they're going to go, what the arc for all of this is. Will Luke Skywalker still be in 2028 or whatever fucking other movie they have? Can they just literally end a franchise? You think Return of the Jedi ended a franchise and they kept going?
Yeah.
But
they kept going in another form, and then 20 years later they came back to this big screen.
I don't know. So let us know what do you think. You can drop a comment on the post here, hit us up on Twitter at The Movie Bit and Facebook. And one more thing before we fucking get out of here. Michael Bay is a genius. I know that's not even a segue from Star Wars to fucking. No, it's just a hard 90-degree turn. Michael Bay is a genius. I'm not saying that. Tom isn't saying it.
No, we think it's good.
Sir Anthony fucking Hopkins is saying it. The critically acclaimed fucking Chianti and Fava being drinking and eating motherfucker is saying Michael Bay is a genius. Tell me, Tom.
Yeah, So yeah, he was being interviewed by Yahoo, and they asked him. He's obviously in Transformers 5, and they asked him his thoughts on the first 4 Transformers films, and he said they're terrific. They were created by a genius. He went on to explain how Bay talked him through his technological plans for the film over breakfast, something which led Hopkins to sign up immediately. He's the same ilk as Oliver Stone, Spielberg, and Scorsese. Brilliant savants, they really are. He's a savant. And look, we are not down on Hopkins, on Bay like other people are. We actually,
I like Michael Bay. I genuinely love Michael Bay. I think some of his work is really good. The first Transformers movie, spectacular.
Yeah, what he does fantastically well.
Bad Boys.
Oh, Bad Boys 2.
Yeah. Pain and Gain.
Oh, I love Pain and Gain. Even the Benghazi movie was very good.
I mean, look, if I brought my dad in here and explained to him how this podcast fucking works and showed him what has to be done,
or are we kicking another old guy when he's down?
I go, Jesus, that's, you're fairly clever. Jesus, that's genius. Is that just a case where Bay just turned up and blew up an IMAX camera in front of fucking Anthony Hopkins and just explained what was going on? That, look, this is the real way of doing it, but we're going to recreate this in particles and blah blah blah. And then he goes, oh yeah. Where's the fucking paycheck?
Well, it could be what he's saying is that the way he, like, no one really films like Michael Bay. Kind of, no one will blow up an IMAX camera. Like, kind of, say what you will about Michael Gay. A lot of people call him Michael Gay. Say what you will about Michael Bay, but his movies are visually impressive, not probably the best movies story-wise.
He's got an incredible eye for a shot. He's got, it's Bayham, literally, and he will accept that to his face.
Yeah.
His movies are full of Bayham, which is great. You know what? If you want to know a fucking big old-fashioned blockbuster that's insanely fucking fun and full of frolics and the story is shit, then the Michael Bay movie.
Yeah.
I think Spielberg had that Michael Bay title for a long time. When he was back in
But there's a lot more heart behind it.
Yeah, you got a spectacle with Spielberg. You got a bit of heart, as Tom said as well. In some cases, you got a lot of heart. Bay lacks the heart, I think, in the story. I think his heart is on screen.
Yeah, he makes up for it with the spectacle.
Yeah, and I think, people need to fucking...
And people rip the piss out of it, but I love that bomb's eye view from Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, Jesus, I really like Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
What do you remember about a Michael Bay movie? You go to your friends, man, this fucking movie was insane. There was like fucking planes, and then like there was a guy in a podcast talking about a bomb view that I need to go back and look at it again so I can see how cool it fucking was.
And he recycled that for Benghazi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was...
Now Michael Bay is a talent. He wouldn't be fucking around only for he's hugely talented. I don't think he's a genius.
No. I love you, Hops, but no.
But anyway, and there you go. Speaking of geniuses, that's the end of the podcast for this week. So please subscribe on iTunes and on Stitcher. We'd love it if you subscribe, because if you do, then as soon as we release a new episode, which is every Monday, then it is directly downloaded to your listening device. That could be your phone, your tablet. It's there for you to listen. It is for free each and every week, except next week. Next week we are charging for the episode.
And I will see none of this money.
Yeah, €100 for the next... No, next week is Easter Monday, so we won't be here.
Yeah.
It's a bank holiday.
We'll be full of chocolate.
But every other fucking week, you know what? You know where it is.
I make the trek out to here and get...
Stuffed?
Well, you said it.
Yeah, anyway, that's it, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks for taking time out of your day to listen to some of this. Hopefully you've got a kick out of it. Hopefully you've learned something new, and we will chat to you the next time. Thanks for listening. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
The MovieBit.com podcasts. Available on iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, direct download, and streaming on the MovieBit